Long life to you, friend, and welcome back to more AP games, playing more Pathfinder with the one and only Baron, almost, Murk Turkthurn, the Mike Tyson of the Pathfinder world. Kick back, relax, put on your bunny slippers, a nice warm hoodie or something like that, get in your PJs, and let's relax and play some Pathfinder. So, the familiar road rolled out before us as a hero turned toward Brevoy. At his back, the Stolen Lands had yet to reveal all their secrets to the daring adventurer who had decided he would be the one to conquer them. But really, what would be the point of such strange endeavor? Much easier to just return to the reliable shelter of Restov's walls, set up shop and maybe start a family, and live out the rest of your days like any other citizen, in peace, warmth, a bit of boredom, and the full confidence that tomorrow will be just as orderly and predictable as yesterday. Hey, did you really think I'd choose a hero like that for my book? Ridiculous! No, our daring leader, after indulging in a bit of nostalgia for that old Restov flair, turned his back on faraway Brevoy and followed the call of destiny to the unpredictable, wild, beautiful Stolen Lands. What? I thought I had to report back to Jamandi. It's time to claim our rightful reward. Oleg's prepared everything we need. Oh, that's right. I need to go into Oleg's. That's right. And then I need to talk to Oleg and say, hey, I'm ready to go back to Brevoy. Whoops. I thought I had to, do the normal thing and travel by road to get to where I needed to go to. Alright. Let's talk to Oleg. Restov awaits. I plan to set off right away. The fog seems to be thinning, but we should wait until it burns off completely. In the meantime, I'll gather some supplies for your journey to make sure if you can enjoy your trip back to Restov. Alright. Sounds good. Hope you guys are having a good day, like I am. It's a nice quiet Saturday today while I'm recording. Oh. Look at Murk strutting up without a shirt on.
Nice to see I haven't lost my intuition for people. Not many would have managed to set out to the Stolen Lands and return with the Stag Lord's head. But I knew you could handle it. You've pulled it off even faster than I expected.
That's right.
Very good. We were short of time, and these months you've won for us proved very useful. Lord Mayor Selemius especially appreciated it, and asked me to give you this little token of gratitude.
Well, thank you.
Congratulations are in order. Today, you'll receive the title of Baron before the High Society of Restov, and even Natala Sertova personally. God's bless her. Tomorrow,
Sister
you'll be
of
able
King
to
Naleski.
return to the Stolen Lands if you wish, but this time as a ruler. But matters of state can wait. For now, enjoy this feast in your honor. All the city leaders are here. It's a great opportunity to make some useful connections.
Oh, don't worry. Murk is going to do a terrible
Speaking
job
of
at that.
Connections, let me introduce you to Kasil Eldori. He's my adopted son and apprentice.
Oh, nice.
He's a trustworthy man. I'd like to send him with you as an envoy.
I can handle a half-orc. Ooh, Castle, young half-orc with impeccable poise, performs a textbook perfect bow. Do you already know about my encounter with Tartuccio?
Of course. Keston gave me a full report. You dealt with the scoundrel perfectly. It would be naive to think that none of your neighbors will try to stick their hands in your affairs. Especially that sly fox Iravetti.
Jamandi, what kind of game are you playing?
Yes, you certainly have that right. But tell me, how well do you know Brevoy's history or the current political atmosphere? It won't be an easy explanation.
I have no idea what's going on.
We, the Eldori and the great noble houses, spent 200 years under the rule of invaders, the Royal House Rogarvia. We plotted, we schemed, we stabbed each other in the back, but open confrontation was out of the question. But a few years ago, House Rogarvia disappeared. No one knows how or why, but one day, their manors were just empty. And the force that held Brevoy together, that kept us from a bloody feud, ceased to be. Brevoy is currently ruled by the House Sertova, the former kings of Issia, but their power pales in comparison to that of House Rogarvia when they were here. So now Sertova and Eldori stand facing each other, staring each other in the eye, waiting for the other to draw their sword. It's an untenable situation. No one wants a civil war that would drown Brevoy in blood, but peace between us is also out of the question.
What do I play in
Rustland
your
wants to
game?
regain its independence, and we will regain it. The power the Isians hold over us is humiliating and costly. And the Surtovas won't give us our freedom without a fight. That is, unless there is some external power that can force everyone to sit down and talk. Do you see where this is going? The stolen lands are disputed territory. Brevoy can't appropriate them without raising protests from each of the neighboring states. However, if some brave people were to found independent states on that land, it would be another matter entirely. My hope is that you and your future neighbors, Baron Hannes Drelev and Captain Maegor Varn, will become our allies. But even your neutrality would introduce a powerful counterbalance to the aggression of the noble houses. Maybe, with your help, the inevitable division of Brevoy can occur without too much pain.
Interesting. Okay, let's go with number 4.
We hope to get some help from the Maivani Eldori, the descendants of the Sword Lords who have fled from Coral's rage to build a new nation in the south. But the Isians know this well, and are doing everything they can to deny us this help. I won't go into details, but if my intelligence is correct, if a civil war starts in Brevoy, Maivan will be too occupied with its own inner troubles to interfere.
If Natala is here, why'd she let you grant me the title?
She could still intervene and disrupt the proceedings. But she's a Surtova. Their games are always complex and multi-layered. They're always looking for ways to turn defeat into victory. If she's decided to allow you to become a baron, it means she already has some idea of how she can turn it to her benefit. Let's consider how she could do so. Maybe she understands that Rostland will inevitably separate and she doesn't want a war. In that case, new states in the Stolen Lands give the Isians a reason to sit down and talk without losing face. But that's an optimistic view. And truth be told, it doesn't quite match up with what we've come to expect from the Surtovas. The more likely scenario is that Natala wants to win you over to her side. If war breaks out and at least one of you stabs us in the back, Rostland will be surrounded by enemies. That might be enough to bring about our downfall. But you would fall first, and your newly formed states would be left in ruin. The Isians always like to have someone around to pull their chestnuts out of the fire for them. A piece of friendly advice? Don't do business with House Surtovas, no matter what promises they make you. Any deal with the noble houses is a deal with devils.
What happens next?
How should I know? We're in the middle of a big game. And today, you move from being merely a piece on the board to being one of the players.
Thank you.
I hope you have a better understanding of what's at stake.
I'm going to
Enjoy
talk
your
with the
evening.
guests.
When you're ready for the official part, come to me.
Okay. That was a lot of exposition, but... Alright, Staglord. Alright, let's take a look here. Don't need that. Don't need that. Already defeated the Staglord. Share the news. Okay. Noble welcome. High society reception is always excellent entertainment. You can drink plenty of expensive wine, stuff yourself with tiny sandwiches on sticks, or you can skip the time wasted on gluttony and make a few useful connections. That is my purpose here tonight. Maegor Varn, he was one of the names that was suggested. Ooh. He's obviously more comfortable on the battlefield than the company of nobles. He's well built. The expensive waistcoat he's wearing doesn't fit properly, as though it's borrowed. He has a few pale scars on his face. His dark hair is drawn in an unkempt ponytail with a few streaks of gray. He greets you with a broad smile. Let me introduce myself. I'm Maegor Varn, new ruler of Dunsward. Dunsward? The Dunsward. The Dunsward. Your neighbor to the east. Like you, I'm about to be a baron. Great job with the Staglord, by the way. Not everyone could exterminate a whole gang of bandits with such a small team. How'd you earn the title? My team and I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. Jamandi needed someone reliable to hold the territory. I'm captain of a mercenary team. The Varnling host. No matter. Alright. We've done work with Jamandi. This time the task was simple. We waltzed into the area, cleared it of brazen monsters, built up a small fort to hold the place, and now we've got a barony. How do you feel being noble? Like a pheasant on a plate. I've killed all kinds of monsters for the first time. I've strongly felt like turning away could get me eaten. It was nice to meet you. Once you settle in, Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Keston. Hi, Jathal.
We do it my way.
No, nothing up there. All right. Lander. Lander? Jeez. A handsome, well-dressed young man of about 17 looks at me with a polite smile. So you're the famous Slayer of the Stag Lord, huh? Pleased to meet your acquaintance. My name is Lander. Just Lander, no last name. I'm incognito under circumstances wise to keep one's lineage to myself. It's precisely what I wanted to speak to you about. See, I'm an heir to one of Brevoy's noble houses. I won't say which, but believe me, newly appointed baron with no connections would do well to have friends like me. I travel the country in secret without servants so I can see it for myself, not from carriage window, but face to face with my people. My family would never approve, but never asked. I need to know Brevoy if I'm going to be real part of it someday. Jamandi wants to impose her stepson on you as an emissary. Refuse, take me instead. Don't look at my age. While they may have trained this half-orc to swing a sword, I've been training to rule since I was a child. I'll be far greater use both now and the future. Wow, this dude. You're of Restovic nobility. He's not from here. Okay. So, why are you here? Tell me once more that you want. I'll consider your proposal. Do so carefully. Lander. Alright. Amiri. Tristan, how you feeling? Good enough for a party, apparently. Chandra and Natala. Ah. Natala Sertova is discussing someone with an unfamiliar old lady in a low voice. You're not only tough, but quick. Congratulations on your victory. Enjoy it while you can. What do you think awaits me? Nothing good, I fear. The Eldori, our dearest friends, didn't deem it necessary to inform you of their plans, I assume. You see, they're preparing to separate from Brevoy. It will not be a peaceful process. They lack the strength currently, hence using the legal loophole to create some independent allies. Once the civil war breaks out, your lands will be the first to endure the strike from Brevoy's forces. Perhaps they'll erect a memorial stone in independent Restov to honor you. I wouldn't count on that, really. What do you propose? Most reasonable course of action is to align yourself with the lawful rulers of Brevoy, the noble houses. The Eldori won't dare rebel, knowing that they will immediately become entrapped. You could help Brevoy avoid civil war, while simultaneously enjoying some well-deserved peace in your lands. I believe Jamandi's already attempted to impose a guard on you as an emissary. Her loved one's stepson, the green-skinned castle. It's up to you, of course. I would recommend a different envoy. Please meet Chandra Merve, an experienced diplomat who's more familiar with Brevoy's politics than any brawler could be. Alright. I'd be happy to help you establish diplomatic relations. I'll consider your proposal. Don't make any hasty decisions, she says. Mingle with the guests. Yosef. Pulled this off quite cleverly. I wasn't convinced your enterprise would succeed. I bet a bottle of my best Pitaxian wine against you. I'm happy to admit I was wrong. I don't believe we've been introduced. Yosef Salimius, Lord Mayor of Restov. I rule this town and adjacent lands as your northern neighbor. I look forward to a long and fruitful relationship. What about the Eldori? Spirit of northern freedom still lives. Loyal to the throne. God's prolong the life of His Highness. What kind of events are you talking about? An aspiring politician needs to be well informed. I'm talking, of course, of the disappearance of the ruling house of Rogarvia, however you say that. Coral conquered the lands 2 centuries ago. Shameless lie to say that nobody wished his royal house would disappear. How are things in Restov? Don't want to boast, things have been going very well. Trade prospers, everything's growing, blah blah. Alright, nice meeting you. Your young barony will need resources to establish itself, and for what I've been told, you're in somewhat need of financial assistance. I could organize supply everything you need for construction, spread out the costs on extremely favorable terms. I could start procurement, let's say 500 cartloads of building supplies. I'm sure that would give you a good start. In exchange, ask for a small favor. Until you repay the debt in full, you simply assume the obligation of contracting building services through Restov's Builders Guild. Man. I can't, like... Alright, I can come back to it then. Alright, Castle. No, nothing. Mr. Keeg! Handsome man with weather-beaten face grasps your hand tightly with the rough cow's palms. He wears a simple robe. Symbol of Erastil. Congratulations. he says in a deep voice. Sorry.
Congratulations on your victory.
He says in a deep voice. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ezvanki Keeg, High Priest of Erastil and Restov. Alright. I used to serve Erastil on the battlefield. Those days are long past now. I call on his power to heal those who've fallen from a roof more often than anyone wounded from a sword. Of course, someone has to roam the forest to slay monsters. I'm useful in the congregation here, attending to more mundane affairs. Diplomacy? Failed. Our most pious aspirants are often hindered, but it's not the case of overcoming obstacles. I give you my blessing, and I believe you're able to overcome these hardships and achieve your goal. Alright. You dress very simple. The noble dress of silks and satins stand out from the poor. Priests wear simple robes to stand out from the nobles. They revere many gods in Restov. They pray to Abadar, patron of cities, Pharasma, gatherer of souls, some rare cults. No denying the stag cult. Stag god has the largest congregation here. It's an honor to meet you. Our rest will keep you, he says. Alright. Ragangar. Octavia.
Head on!
Valerie. Hello. Alright, there's Drelev over there. Guest, harem, and guest. Alright, Hannes. This man's gorgeous clothes hide rippling muscles on... Ooh, rippling muscles. He's obviously bored. Baron Hannes Drelev, he says offhandedly, emphasizing the word Baron. You must be the Stag Lord Butcher. I'm sorry, I quite forgot your name. But you took out the Stag Lord and his gang, so Sword Lord Jamandi is granting you permission to take his place, right? Well, congratulations. My land lies west of yours. I suppose we're neighbors now. What did you do to deserve your dominion? I don't need to deserve it or prove anything. Countless generations of my glorious ancestors have done it for me so far. If I had a slightly bigger armor, Sword Lord Jamandi would have simply given us all the stolen lands to me. Also, you don't have many soldiers at my disposal, so she had to urgently make barons, the likes of you and Varn. You're given the lands for being petty. Being pretty? I'd have whipped you for such words. If not, let's not ruin Lady Aldori's celebration. If you want to so badly measure merits, we can do so another time. You're not very polite. Politeness is... Alright. He's not nice, so he's probably going to die. Guard. Okay. So I've got a choice now. We've got Lander. We've got... So basically we've got the choice of the Sertova emissary. Lander is an emissary. Or... what's his name? Lander is a... Alright. Well, let's give it a quick save. And then, old Tubby Gut here. Alright, Jamandi. Let's have a chat.
So, how do you like our little gathering? I hope you've made some useful connections. Shall we move on to the official proceedings? My apprentice, Casil Aldori, will go with you, won't he?
Guys? Alright, I feel like this is one of the biggest decisions. So, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to choose Lander. I don't know why. But I just have this feeling. That's what Murk would do. He's like, I like this dude. Who'd he go with? I don't know, man. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Oh, the heir of House Lebeda. Naive enough to think no one would recognize him here. I wouldn't trust him. Who knows what he has in mind?
Ooh, significant portions of Lake's shipping. Considered to be Brevik noble house that epitomizes Rossland, having significant Taldan blood and appreciation for fine things and love of sword fighting. Family motto, success through grace. I'm ready for this.
Excellent. Stand here.
Alright, Lander. You better not let me down, buddy.
Lords and ladies, today we are here to honor 3 brave people who have done the impossible. They've tamed the stolen lands. Baron Hannes Drelev, the new master of Glenabon, Captain Maegor Varn, the conqueror of Dunsword, and finally, the tamer of the Shrike Hills, who put an end to the atrocities of the Stag Lord's bandits. Step forward.
Oh yeah, look at that strut.
On behalf of the people of the free city of Restov, I confer upon you this noble title. Rise, your grace.
Baron Murk Turkthurn. Yes. Celebration's over. Now it's time to return to the Stolen Lands. This time not as an adventurer, but as a ruler. I said no to the construction. I do not want to be bound. I am independent. I am not bound to their will, and I will make my own decisions. I feel like that's the Murk Turkthurn kind of way. It's like, I'm in charge.
Victory. The
Don't tell me what to do.
Dead, and the capital of the new barony has been built in place of his fort. That was how the long and challenging taming of the Stolen Lands began.
Nice. Greetings, Baron. Ah, Keston. Is that you? It is. Welcome, Your Grace. He salutes you. Let me once again congratulate you on your victory. Your new title, Lady Jamandi, transferred me here. I'm at your disposal. I'm not the one to bestow honors, but I want to know. I'm glad to serve you. I'm here to welcome you on behalf of your capital's citizens. Stag Lord's foremost stronghold will soon be a thriving city. Word travels fast, and first settlers have already arrived, with new ones approaching as we speak. While you were visiting Restov, much has already been done. Your benefactors, the Aldori, invested a great deal of resources in rebuilding the city. I stand ready to answer your questions and show you around the most important sites. Alright, where are my companions? They're all somewhere around here. I never keep an eye on who went where exactly. Tristian is probably with Jod, and you can always find Lindsay. Just follow the noise and turmoil. Where can I drink? Or 3. Alright, I'll make sure to show you. The moment we entered the city, the tavern was the first business that opened. Building a city is thirsty work. And beg your forgiveness for my behavior during your reception. I drank a little too much. It's a day of celebration. Any citizens I should know about? Jod is here. A restless clerics normally don't like cities much, but he's eager to serve. Emissary from Brevoy is here, waiting for you in the throne room. There's also a curious matter. An elf has paid us a visit. A blind elf, Desna. Only knows how he managed to get here. He seems peaceful, even pleasant fellow, though naturally a little odd, so I'll let him stay a while. It's up to you to decide what to do with him. That's about it. What's the mood of the people? I've never seen anything like it. A city, a whole barony born right in front of our eyes. The people sensed the moment, and today we're feeling proud. As a rule, I'm not too cheerful or chatty. I'd normally be out of place, but today is just one of those days. Lead the way. Show me my city. That's right. Greetings, Your Grace. We are your new subjects. We're selecting a site to build our house. Okay. I mean, just pick a spot. It's wet near the lake and windy up here on the hill. Fine place to throw garbage at your neighbors' heads, though. Ouch! I mean, just choose a spot, dude. It's a good thing you got rid of those monsters. Your Grace? That's right. That's right, I did. Do you recognize this place, Your Grace? It's where the Staglord Fortress used to be. Not that it saved him in the end, huh? True. Alright, we got some people peddling wares. Blacksmith and a guy that sells potions and stuff. Our workers did a fine job turning the bandit den into the heart of the town. I will be the judge of that. Heart of the town is the main square. Plan to hold street festivities and fairs here. Look, we already have our first vendor. That's right, Mr. Potion Man. Gives us a bow. Greetings, Your Grace. If you turn right from the square, you'll end up straight in our tavern. Yes, the tavern. Okay, I like that. Tavern's ale is blessed by Caden Kylian himself, I swear. The old lady who owns it is a gem. I've heard our Baron is tall as a troll, has hair of pure gold, and can breathe fire. Well, 2 of those 3s are correct. It's nonsense, except for the part about breathing fire. All Barons can breathe fire. Trust me. I like these boys already. Welcome, Your Grace. Glad to serve you. Alright. What's this with the dragon symbol? That is definitely not what I would have. It'd be a fist! Your Grace, those are our guards. They keep order in the city, or they keep their mouth busy. Hey, there's Harem. Oh, okay. A little bit of parallax. Observation platform. Hope one day your capital will grow large enough we won't be able to see its full extent from this perch. Got some farms down there. Along the river. Looks like it opens up on a delta to the lake. Building in front of us is your residence. That's where we'll head for now. Yeah, you guys have done some good updates, I'd say. Thank you. I like this music. Nice little good chanting. All right, welcome to your barony. You're about to make the unyielding stolen lands a prosperous kingdom. There's a long and arduous road ahead of you. You and your advisors are going to deal with matters of national importance, found and build settlements, seize and develop new regions, solve pressing problems, and take advantage of good opportunities. A prosperous governor will be handsomely rewarded with a subject and donations from their subjects, promising alliances with other states, wealth from the treasury, and many other things. Good luck with your ruling, Baron. Thank you. So now we've reached the main chamber. This is the throne room where you hold court and receive visitors. Let me draw your attention to this large map depicting your barony and its surroundings. We'll mark all the important scout reports and other news worthy of your grace's attention. Alright. Hello, dear friends. Landor Lebeda, young noble from Brevoy you've chosen as your emissary, greets you. I'm glad to see you in good health. I don't know how you remain so steady in these circumstances, but in truth, I shouldn't worry. A little effort, this barony will become a rich and prosperous lands. Barony effects, +6 community, +6 loyalty, I like that, +3 military and economy, divine and arcane, +3 stability. New event, trade agreement with Sertova. Esvanki's offer, pillage the Temple of the Elk. Oh, geez. Rebuild the Temple of the Elk. Okay. You may change the difficulty of your barony at any time, or set to automatic. You won't have to deal with government decisions. They'll be taken care of automatically, and your barony will never fail. However, this will prevent you from unlocking any governance-related achievements. Okay? Since ruling seems to be new, I'll put it simply for you. There are two kinds of issues the Baron must address, boring ones and amusing ones. You have servants and advisors to handle all the boring problems, and you can give the orders from wherever it pleases you. Sometimes an urgent matter will arise, a dragon attack, or the visit of some noble dignitary like myself. Events like these demand the Baron's personal presence in the capital. We'll mark these events on the map as well. According to ancient traditions of Brevoy, most of the river kingdoms, rulers in these parts find it convenient to receive visitors and chop off heads at the beginning of each month. I know that traditions can be tedious, but nevertheless I advise you to visit the capital on important days. Here's the main thing. You should start choosing people to fill key positions right away. Your clerics, Jod and Tristian, were the first to beg for an audience. I'll leave you to your thoughts for now. I'm sure you'll make wise decisions. Of that, I have no doubt. Alright. And is this the elf? Ah, Jod. Okay. I didn't recognize you. Allow me to congratulate you on receiving the title of Baron. I'm confident you will bring order to these troubled lands. This isn't exactly what I wanted to speak to you about. Tristan and I have been talking a great deal about what happened in the Temple of the Elk. It doesn't make sense to us at all, but one thing is clear. It's a powerful curse at work. Corrupted this very essence of the sacred land, steeping it with putrescence. What a great word. I'm disgusted at whoever could do this. And now there's a new woe. Tristan and I believe the curse did not simply disperse of its own accord. There's a place near the capital, rumored by the locals to be cursed. Tristan and I visited the dreadful place. We felt the same putrescence of the Temple of the Elk. Where is this place? There's a bald hilltop not far from here, to the north of the capital. Its crown is entirely barren of life. Locals believe its rituals glorifying the dark gods were held there. Back in ancient times, there's no longer any trace of such rituals, but the air around the hilltop is heavy and point of stifling. I will go there as soon as I'm able. I'd be happy to accompany you, but I would not expect to see anything new there at present. I agree with Tristan. We've been to the hilltop. It's barren, but filled with dense atmosphere. What do you suggest, then? Curse will grow in strength. We predict it will reach its peak of its issue in about 1 month. That's when we should visit the bald hilltop to resolve this issue. For now, we can only wait and prepare. Beg your pardon, Grace. Intervening and getting grasping your bearing. I'm sure you have more pressing matters at hand. Alright, so we've got an ancient curse. And we need to visit there in about a month.
I require rest.
Apparently I require rest. Alright. The barony has 10 basic stats, each supervised by an advisor. They are as follows. Population, which is controlled by the regent. Loyalty by the counselor. Military by the general. Economy. Economy by the treasurer. Divine by the high priest. Relations by the grand diplomat, stability by the warden, magic by the magister, culture by the curator, and espionage by the minister. Stats increase if your governance is successful and decrease if events don't end well or other negative factors are placed in your way. Don't let your barony stats drop to 0 or lower. This will cause your subjects to riot and your state will begin to crumble. Each stat has certain milestones or ranks with them. Every 20 points in a stat will increase your rank. Rank 1 unlocks corresponding advisor position for that stat. Further development of the stat upgrades its ranks and will be possible only if you have an advisor of the relevant position. Governing your barony will require 1 advisor for each stat. You may appoint your companions as well as some of the Stolen Land citizens into these advisor positions. Each of the 10 positions has at least 3 characters who are qualified to hold it. Not all these characters will be willing to serve you right away. Some of them will need convincing. Appointing others will require completing an assignment for them or rendering other service. Every advisor acts on their own ideology. They have their own opinions on everything that happens in your domain, therefore you may want to select characters whose governance philosophy is consistent with your own. Open the advisor tab on the right, click an empty slot and select the advisor to appoint them. Every barony stat gains a bonus from a specific ability of the appointed advisor. The size of the bonus is indicated on the upper right corner of the card. Only advisors may address the problems, opportunities, and sudden events that occur in your domain and require immediate action. Don't leave these positions vacant. The name of the barony cannot be changed later in the game. What do we name our barony? That's a great question. Whew. I mean, it obviously has to be Murkton, right? Murk Turkthurn? So we got Turkton. Murkton? Murkton. Yes, Murkton. Alright. Click your capital icon to open up the settlement map. So it looks like we've got some outskirts here, the Gnarl Marches, Tuskwaters, so we've got access to a good lake down here. Alright. Okay. Tuskdale. It's clearly got to be Murk Turkthurn. There we go. Much better? Alright. So we've got projects. Got economy. Okay. Advisors. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Regent. Advisors will act according. Serve as the link between the Baron and the people. Alright, Lebda. I'm okay with you as Regent. Settles disputes in agricultural matters. Apparently only Tristan can do it, so here we go. General. Ooh. I gotta give that to Amiri. Treasurer. No candidates available for this position. High Priest. Okay, so if I... There are no candidates for Treasurer? That's really surprising. Follow the letter of the law peacefully. Yeah, we'll stick there. Cares for the people. Direct approach. No candidates. Spiritual needs of all citizens in the barony. Good. Regions. Claim outskirts. Declare the outskirts as a part of your kingdom. I mean, why wouldn't I? Claim the outskirts. Okay. Crisis point 500. Purchase BP. Barony points? Alright. Costs 150 barony points. Alright. Economy. Alright. Is Funky Keeg? Strong interest in spreading the stag's faith. He's eager to build a shrine dedicated to Rastal, but at his own expense. Okay. Do it. Pillage the temple or rebuild the temple. I say we rebuild it. Cost 100 barony points. Okay, rank up. Projects. What are the projects? What do we got? Trade agreement with Sertova. Our merchants will receive the right to establish sizable trading posts at the heart of New Stettin. Each barony will gain... Okay. Project cost? Not nearly enough. Okay. Or we can pillage the temple. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. He's already doing that, so we can't have him on rebuilding the temple. So the economy... Don't have enough there. Training versus other regions. I mean, why wouldn't I do this? 150 to start claiming the outskirts? Alright. Claiming new regions. You may claim new regions to expand your territory. Open the regions tab on the right side. Claiming a region will allow you to significantly increase your barony stats and found settlements and new land. Here's what you must do to claim a new... I mean, I just did it. One of your barony stats has reached 20 points. It's time to increase its rank. First, meet with your advisor and discuss the future of the state. To do so, return your capital, click on the button, appropriate card, in the throne room. Whatever choice you make, remember your advisors may disapprove. If the current advisor decides that you argue too much, they will quit forever. Oh. After you talk to an advisor and make a decision, a new kingdom project will become available. You can find it at the bottom center of the screen. Take you and your advisors 14 days to complete a project. Time will automatically speed up until the project is completed. Got it. Alright. We now include the outskirts. Cool. Alright. Alright. This really changes things. Okay, so the first shrine capital will be built free of charge. Okay, so we can rank up our loyalty. Alright. Projects, events. Let's go to the throne room. Let's talk. This is totally different, guys. This is so cool. It's like mixing of like kingdom. You need to talk to advisors to address important matters to the barony. To do so, close the barony management screen and get back to the throne room. People need me. Stolen lands are freed from the Cycle Lord. People sought relief. Many are still confused about the swift change of fortune. They simply don't know what to think of their new baron or what to expect. Be a fair ruler or only for those of wealth and status. Alright. Let's reassure the people. Perhaps a small celebration will win them over. Of course, they should spend the same amount on luxurious dinner for those. Recommend organizing a fair for the common people. Alright. Hold a fair for the common people. Let them know that close to my heart. To economy, to relations, to community, to culture. Yeah, let's hold a fair. That sounds good. All right. That sounds good to me. Harem. I heard that, not that it's important, but well, I heard an ancient trade road built by the dwarves of the 5 kings of the mountain runs through these lands. I don't know what happened to them or where they went. Unforgiving time spares no one, but the road itself is still here. Possibly not only the road. I have a request. If you find any dwarven ruins in the area, I'd like to see them with my own eyes. Why do you ask? I shouldn't probably. It's like a wound that's never healed. If I find any ruins, I'll take you with me. I plan on taking you with me just about everywhere. Alright, and Jod. I was at Oleg's recently and noticed Bakken standing there bored to death with nothing to do. After all, he's a very knowledgeable alchemist, however. There's no use for his skills. Why don't you hire him as your court alchemist, his decorations and tinctures? Decoctions. Sorry, not decorations. I'm like, what do I need his decorations for? Be very useful. Sure, that sounds good. Alright, to access the barony screen, click on the table standing... Alright, Custon.
How may I serve you, Your Grace?
If I were to offer you a public position, what job would you do?
I believe I can manage to uphold the law. Being a warden would suit me well.
I agree with that, actually. Start the rank up project. The advisor with Baron will spend 14 days on a special project to increase the rank, respective stats. Harem seems to be worried. Didn't we already take care of that? Alright, projects. Rank up. Alright, spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in the barony. Okay, economy. Regions. Advisors. Okay, interesting. Alright, this is going to take some getting used to. So... Alright, let's start the project. Alright, the ancient curse you were warned about now plagues your lands. It will decrease your barony stats every 2 days for 14 days unless you overcome it. To protect your barony, you should hurry to the bald top to confront the threat, while sending one of your advisors to assess the consequences of the curse. Alright. Sounds good. We're now loyalty rank 2. That's good, I guess. New merchants in the capital. Good. Events. Cool. Alright. This seems a little... It's a little overwhelming. It's a little much. But I like it. I'm gonna have to... Okay. I fear there's a matter that requires your attention. Many reports of settlements across the Gnarl Marches. Trolls in the forest, seeming hordes of them. More than typical savage beasts. Almost seems tactics and reason. Groups that attack at once, plunder village, carry away peasants. Kobolds have been spotted among the ranks. Usually they'd be attacked on sight. Fear builds mountains of molehills. Alright, the common folk hardly need a simple exhortation. Someone will need to go to the Gnarl Marches and investigate. I was considering the matter when it hit me. What if you were to take on this investigation yourself? Yeah, sure. I can do that. Trolls can only be killed with fire or acid. Okay, that is good to remember.
Trolls who didn't fear fire? That sounded terrible, and dangerous, and terribly dangerous. If we couldn't rein them in, our young barony would be eaten up in a snap.
Yeah, that's a big deal. Hey, what's this? Okay, there's nothing there. Why is there a chest with nothing there? So what affairs are there? I keep getting these notices of affairs that I need to deal with. Problems to solve and opportunities to seize occur from time to time. These events may increase or decrease your barony stats. Don't forget to look them up. Current events are listed at the bottom of the screen. An event may be addressed by the relevant advisor. Okay. Takes time. They'll be unavailable. Every event has a difficulty lever. To resolve successfully, you must roll a higher number than the difficulty of the event. Barony stat of the advisor is responsible to add 2 points. +2. Realize we +4. Okay. 8-legged plague. Alright. Monstrous spiders attacking the locals. Alright. Indicate huge arachnids spread ghastly disease and weakens victims. Coats their body with blisters. Hold on. Why can't I thought I had to visit that. Enchanted Wind. These arrived at the largest observatory of the Five Kings Mountains. Enchanted lens of their main telescope broke. Okay, and then I'm dealing with the plagues myself. I think that's the plan? Okay.
We do it my way.
This is a lot to take in. Like, a lot to take in. Hopefully you guys are... Maybe you can kind of tell. I'm just trying to, like... Okay. This whole management thing is... It's a new beast.
Hello, my savior.
Oh!
You asked if we'd meet again. And here I am.
And here you are.
I see your fate has changed since last we met. Now you are the ruler who will determine the destiny of these lands. I am their living heart, the whisper of the wind, the strength of rivers, the luxuriant growth of the meadows. Do you wish to touch this power?
Wow.
I will show you a place where we can finally meet in flesh, you and I. Deep in the woods, there is an old mossy ruins, long abandoned, nearly swallowed by the thicket. There is an old tree growing among the stones in the yard, which I remember as a seed. A shadow under its green crown I call my verdant chambers. Visit me there, my lord, and come alone. A nymph's reward awaits you.
Oh, jeez. I want to ask you something.
Forgive me. Nymphs are not made for cities. The noise and vanity of human settlements vex me.
I'll see you
So
soon.
long. I will await you there, as the ground waits for spring under the heavy winter's snow.
Okay, good day indeed. Alright, we got a lot to do here, boys. Whoa! Troll trouble, companion quests, kingdom quests. Oh, how to build a kingdom. Alright. Begin construction of a new building in the capital. Alright, a replacement needs to be constructed quickly. For your neighbors give a settlement humility named the Great Ruins. Alright, an ancient curse. We need to go to the... We need to go to... There, loyal servants. Appoint advisor. I need someone who's going to be a treasure. Find the court alchemist. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's... First of all, let's, I'd like to see your goods. What do you got for me? Oh, yes. Give me some good stuff. Adamantine full plate. 18,000 gold. Mithril full plate. Jeez, dude. Okay. Zarcy, who are you? Alright. Who are you? Zarcy the letter gobbler. Alright, where do your goods come from? Family business. Alright. Hasuf! Alright. Hasuf from Absalom. Tell me about yourself. We're not rich. Many Absalom. Start from the very bottom. Young apprentice worked hard, saved up coins, soon managed to purchase the tannery. The former master, soon hard enough, opened up his own trading agency 10 years after. Oh. What's the secret of your success? There's no secret. Perseverance, strength of character, attention to detail, gift of persuasion. Why did you leave? Tell me why. Try to win the daughter of the judge. Alright. Whoa. Could not live with her for even 6 months. Nothing to do but run. Interesting. Okay. I was thinking that maybe he would be our treasurer.
Be halted.
What is...
I lead. You follow.
Alright, apparently I just... take anybody's stuff that I want to. Alright, guys. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do some exploring around the town, that sort of thing. And just try and find what we can for a treasure of sorts. Valerie, who are Highland and Delia? Captain of the City Guard, young dwarf. Happy to serve you. I'd like to learn something. Okay. Alright, misspoken during. Lady Jamandi took note of my achievements, marked me for advancing it. I'm Delia. As for Delia, I found her on the street. I remember vividly the tiny dwarf girl sitting. Alright. She wanted to be a guard, so I'm teaching her myself. Alright. I don't remember hiring anybody. Well, thank you. We are now subjects to the barony. We're sworn to serve you faithfully and loyally. You can count on us. Besides, we draw our salary from your chests. Do the guards have everything we need? We have sufficient munitions and supplies. Salary is fair. We have enough to buy toys for the kids and jugs of beer when the shift is done. Town is growing. It'd be nice to expand the ranks. We can manage ourselves. Have a quiet shift. Nothing there.
We do it my way.
Questioning citizens. Hello, citizen. I need your stuff. Tristan. Good to see ya. Tristan and Jod. We can go to the tavern. Let's go to the tavern. Why not? I think that sounds like a good idea. Oh, that's a tavern and a half right there, boys. Look at that. That's a doozy. We can start some adventures right there, no problem. To our lord. Hey, there's some stuff over here. Let's grab it. Citizens, Alina, Honoriel, Amiri. Alina, talk to me, girl. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? The River Kingdoms. Khartoum. I'm from a farming family, blah, blah, blah. Why did you become an innkeeper? Alright. Where's the inn's name come from? Thank you. What rumors have you heard? Talking about the tower at the Candlemere. Say the lights are dancing around like a busy cooked stove. Everyone says something different. Someone is dragging some glowing hamsters crawling from the lake. Yeah. Show me what treats you have. Alright, so a bunch of... Alright. Let's explore the tavern a bit. Get some cooking ingredients. Take it all. Lots of alcohol. Alright, let's... Can we go upstairs? We can. Let's see what's going on up top. Jathal? Hanging out here. It's locked. Okay. Get some books. Locked door. Citizens. Alright. Alright, so we've discovered a little bit about the tavern. Oh, okay. Tavern, oh, okay, got it. Interesting. Let's go to the main square. Not having a treasurer is not good. I wonder if Oleg, he's a trader. He has some merchant abilities. What if we got Oleg to come down? Be our treasurer. Wonder if he would go for that. Alright, buddy. Let's sell off all the stuff we don't need. Let's see what you have. Alright, he's got some... Oh my gosh. This dude's got all sorts of cool stuff. Alright. Let's sell off everything we don't need. Lord Protector. Wow. Keep the bastard sword. Keep that stuff. Get rid of that. Okay. Then we can get rid of a rusty horseshoe, a map. Okay. Then all sorts of alcohol. Let's... All right. Give me that 4 grand. All right, I got 10 grand in gold. Guys, I'm gonna do some shopping, and I'm gonna do that off screen here. We'll buy some stuff for our characters, and I'll see you again soon next time here on AP Games. Be sure to hit like if you enjoyed this video. It tells YouTube that they should share this video with more people. It helps me grow my channel. So thanks again. We'll see you again soon here on AP Games.